Alright, so this is the first update of the day, and it's already the end of the afternoon. I just was working and couldn't really. Well, didn't even cross my mind to make a video earlier. How has today been? Today has been great, and today is the same mission as yesterday, just try to do better. I did some work and I ate. That's basically all I did. I also watched an episode of a TV show while I was eating that food. And what did I eat? I drank a coffee, ate some watermelon, drank some water, some Coca-Cola with my meals. My meals were, the first one was half a pizza, and the other one was a piece of bread with peanut butter and banana, and then a hot dog. Some hot dog buns, one hot dog bun, a hot dog, some ketchup, and is it fried onion? I believe it's that, fried onion. Yeah, so it's very good. Didn't really eat a whole lot. Probably haven't even ate 1,000 calories yet today, so when I come back from this training session, which I'm about to go to, I should eat something a little bigger. I haven't been eating a lot. I haven't noticed myself losing muscle or anything, but I certainly do not eat a lot of protein. A lot of people say 2 pounds of protein per pound of body weight. No. Is it per pound of body weight that they say? A gram of protein per pound of body weight, yeah. So right now I'm about, 155 pounds. And if I eat 100 grams of protein a day, I think that's generous. Some days I eat 80, some days I eat 120. I think on average I eat around 100 grams. So maybe it makes a difference, maybe it doesn't. I haven't noticed myself losing any muscle. Sure, I'm getting smaller, but that's just because I'm losing fat. My abs are just, getting big. Obviously, my arms they are not as big, but they appear bigger because they have more definition, for example. So I haven't noticed anything wrong. I'm not unhappy. The only thing I'm unhappy about right now with my physique is my abs. Sorry, that's the cat meowing. I just feel like they should be more visible, but you can't really complain. I don't train them, right? It's my fault. That's something I want to fix. When I get back on the bulk, I want to start training abs. So that then next time I cut, I keep on training abs, and hopefully they are better, because I feel like they should be better. I remember when I was younger, all I did was train abs, and I did martial arts, so you did a lot of abs and push-ups. But I was always small. Everything about me was small except my abs. My abs were fucking great. They had veins and stuff because we just did so many ab exercises because it was important for the martial art to have good core stability and to be able to take knees and etc. in the stomach, and you'd have to have a strong core and strong abdominal wall. So I basically have freakish abs, and I know I can build them again. And I think the reason why they didn't appear as good as they did before is not because I'm that far off in the body weight, in the fat percentage. I think it's just because I stopped training them. So obviously I lost some muscle there, because the abs are a muscle. They can become bigger. So yeah, right now I'm going to go train, and hopefully my shoulder feels good as it has been feeling, and I come back here with good news of another 300 plus day session. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I'm back from the session. I already took a shower and everything. I'm heating up the oven to put a pizza on. Yes, I'm gonna eat a pizza and a half today. I don't usually eat these many pizzas, but I'm not home right now, so I don't really feel like doing anything else. So I'm just been eating pizzas, ground beef, peanut butter, bread, watermelon. So yeah, pretty basic things to make. How did the session go? Very good. I'm more and more confident in my shoulder, which is good. If you hear some background noise, it's just two cats playing. I'm feeling more and more confident in my shoulder. I did 315 pull-ups. Very quick, very easy. My hands are tearing up a bit because of the bar, but it's fine. I don't think you will be able to see it, but this part is all raw. It's actually quite fucking ew to look at, but it is what it is. It's part of the process. It was a bit windy as well today, but I think it's good, the fact that there's wind, because it's getting pretty fucking hot. And I think the wind is giving the appearance that it's not as hot as it is. So that is quite good. Once again, third day of the year, of year 2, not of 2026. And once again, I did better than I did on day 3 of year 1. I actually started doing something on my Google Sheets where I have a graph with all my sessions and the average number of pull-ups I did from day 1 to day 10, day 1 to day 20, day 1 to day 30, and so on and so on. In order to just keep track of the graph. Obviously I have the daily graph, which is cool to see, but it can be quite deceiving. I think that a graph that is not deceiving is the other one, the one I do from day 1 to day 10, day 1 to day 20, the average I did in between those days. Because that graph is not deceiving. It's the trend. And it not only, the thing with the other graph is that it shows the daily fluctuations. But sometimes you can have a great day and then a terrible day and then another terrible day. And the 10 in 10 days one, Jesus, these cats don't stop. It displays your consistency way better. That's what I mean. So I like that graph a lot, and I've started doing something that when I put how many pull-ups I did in a day, now from day 366 forward, I'm going to put behind the text like a green shadow or a red shadow. The green shadow means I did better on this day on year 2 than I did on year 1. So for example, I'm going to put a green shadow in day 366, 67, and 68 because I did better in these days, which were day 1 of year 2, day 2 of year 2, and day 3 of year 2, than I did on day 1 of year 1, day 2 of year 1, and day 3 of year 1. So this way I can go head to head against my days. The version of myself in year 1 versus the version of myself in year 2, and have them collide and see if the ideal thing would be for me to beat myself every single day. That would be pretty cool. Now obviously the goal isn't just to beat my former self, it's to smash him, to beat him to a pulp, to humiliate him, to make you think, man, you must have been holding back that last year because there's no chance you got this much better. And yeah, that's the goal. So yeah, I'm gonna put this pizza in the oven. I am going to do some work while I watch a sporting event. I don't usually watch this many sporting events, but since I'm not home, I am taking care of these 2 cats for a family member who's out of the country. Since I'm in the living room, I'm just watching some sporting event and that's it. Nothing much while I do some work, because obviously the cats can be pretty distracting. So it's not easy to keep a great focus on your work, especially because they're quite new to each other. So you gotta keep an eye on things. But yeah, it was a good day today. It's nowhere near over. There still might be another update. But yeah, pretty good. I'd say that the version of myself in year 1 versus the version of myself in year 2, right now the version of myself in year 2 is winning 3-0. So let's just keep the trend going. I'll maybe see you in the next update, or maybe tomorrow.